Hello guys and welcome to Indie Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a Dreams of Gaia tarot deck review. This deck was created by Raven Phelan. And as you can see, this is worn out a little bit. I've had this deck for about a year now. It is aside from, so I'll show you real quick. I have my own tarot deck, one that I created. But aside from this particular deck, which I'm trying to use as much as possible, my main deck really is this one. It is the only tarot deck that I have that I've purchased. So I'm gonna just start off with the positive. Overall, I'm very well satisfied with this deck. It is my only tarot deck that I have. And I'll go into what I really love about it, how it really works for me, being a self-taught tarot reader. So that's the front. This is the back. It looks like I have it upside down. So let's see a little bit about what she's saying. Learn how to recognize when times of growth and change are approaching and face them with confidence and a sense of anticipation. Learn when to take action and when to be still. Learn to trust in your intuition. So just a little brief description. I just wanted to read a little bit about it. Yes, I could not agree more. This is overall, this is a fantastic deck. Let's go ahead and open it. And excuse it, I'm holding the camera with one hand. And the box with another. There's nothing inside the box. There's your guidebook, and these are the tarot cards. Let's see here, just put everything. Yes, I'm gonna put the box away, and let's just focus on the tarot cards and the guidebook. Let's see here. Yep. So this is a tarot deck. There's your guidebook. Maybe we'll go into this a little bit. Let's see here. So you do have, let's look at the table of contents. Yep, so apparently you have your major arcana, your minor arcana, and your suits. You have a few words from the author at the very end, a brief introduction, seek, feel, grow, and heal. How to use the tarot deck, how to use your inner voice. I'll read that part a little bit because I feel that's relevant to this particular deck. Your voice, the voice you hear inside your head, your inner voice, is in essence the conscious element of your mind or ego communicating with you. Get to know it, listen to your inner dialogue, how that voice speaks to you, and what it can often reveal the unconscious thoughts and emotions that influence your life. Beautifully worded. Love it. Let me see what else is on here. Kind of talks a little bit about the deck structure, major arcana, your choice card. The choice card apparently is the single most important card in the deck for the very premise of Dreams of Gaia is that everything comes back to choice, and that we are and all that we become is governed by the choices that we and those around us make, and how they in turn create and influence our reality. Okay. So I'm not sure. I mean, this sounds really, when I hear something like this, I love it, but I always question, because I don't have a traditional tarot deck, I always question whether this is different from the traditional tarot. So, I mean, so far, everything that I'm seeing here is great. You have your one card spread, the union spread, which I haven't done before. And let's see, the dreamer spread and the dreaming tree spread, which is this one right here. I have done this one several times. I love it. This is actually one of my favorite spreads. There's so much to go into. Oh, and I have a little flower. I have a little a lily garden in my stay. I have a lily garden in my front porch, so I decided to just keep this as a memory. Okay. I mean, as you can see, I mean, this book, this deck, and maybe even once you look at the cards, it's worn out. I use this a lot. And for good reason. I can communicate clearly with the cards. The cards really are, they answer the questions that, when I'm reading to someone, they do a great job at answering the questions that the person may have. I guess I am the medium, but I always give the cards the credit. I don't ever boast about what I can do. It's really about the cards, what they're doing. At least that's just the way I see tarot. I don't know what else to say. This is great. I'll show you the cards in just a moment. The book, it's I don't know, like 300 pages. If you're someone that's new to tarot, you will need the guidebook to learn what the cards are. For me, it took me about, let's see here, maybe 6 months to really know what the cards meant. And I'm just revealing a few cards here, just to kind of give you an idea what the cards look like. There you go. I mean, some people really focus on the card stock. I personally don't. I guess I don't really care. This is a choice card. This is the very most important card in this deck, according to Phelan. The cardstock is matte. At least this is the one, this particular one. I know there's been reprints. This one, I got the matte one, which I really like. The images are big. They're very, very colorful. Right now, my room, I'm recording in the family room, and it's really dark in here, so the color may not come across as much. But overall, the images, the artwork is fantastic. It's actually one of the main reasons. There's so much in the artwork that, quite honestly, I think that you really should be able to just pick up the deck and start reading if you allow the art, if you allow the cards to speak to you. But it's always handy. I know that I definitely have had a few instances where I had to go into the guidebook to get more interpretations. So this is overall, this is a fantastic deck. I strongly recommend it. And once again, this is coming from someone that is self-taught, someone that is just kind of learning as they go, willing to break the rules. What this deck has taught me is that you can create your own tarot deck, which is really, I feel like this is all tying in my tarot journey. Never would I have guessed that my first deck would be Dreams of Gaia. And not only that, but it would inspire me so much that I would go and create my own tarot deck with my own interpretations of the cards. Totally rename the cards, totally redefine the major and the minor arcana. So I don't know if this deck had something to do with it. I want to think that it does, because from what I know, it's like for example, let me see, like wisdom is not really a card in the original tarot. What else? There's a whole bunch that are not. The Senescal, emotion, intellect. I from what I've heard, these are not traditional tarot cards. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, but if you're someone that just likes to go with the flow, that maybe is okay with breaking a few rules here and there, using your intuition as your main source of communication, this deck will definitely help you with that. So I know it wasn't really, I don't know if this would even be called a review, because I feel like I didn't really talk about it very much. But this was really just about showing you some of the cards, giving you how this particular deck has affected me, and how it's tying into this create your own tarot deck. It's I don't know why I'm really creating this video, but I feel like it's all connected, quite honestly. Sometimes we do things that we don't understand, we go with the flow, and then it only makes sense maybe later once time has passed by. So I hope that you found this video useful. Like I said, I strongly recommend it. Check out my other videos if you are curious to know my what kind of cards I have in my tarot deck, the one that I created. Check out my YouTube shorts because I do share with them there. Like and subscribe and comment. And until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastic day.